Hello students, today we are going to study the fourth lesson of our English book Honeydew. The name of the story is Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory by Satyajit Ray. Before we proceed, let me introduce you to the author Satyajit Ray. Satyajit Ray is one of the greatest creative filmmakers of the 20th century. He is well known for his contribution to Bengali literature. Many of his stories have been translated into English and published. Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory is a humorous story which has an element of suspense. The story deals with a trick Chunilal played on Bipin Babu. Let's read the story and understand it. Before you read, do you have a good memory? Has your memory ever played any tricks on you? Forgetfulness often puts you in a tight spot, but forgetting a part of your life completely may drive you crazy. In the story, Bipin Babu goes nearly crazy because he cannot recollect his stay at Ranchi. He has never been to Ranchi. He insists, though there are many witnesses to the contrary, what is the suspense all about? Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory, Part 1. Every Monday, on his way back from work, Bipin Chaudhary would drop in at Kalicharan's in New Market to buy books, crime stories, ghost stories and thrillers. He had to buy at least 5 at a time to last him through the week. He lived alone, was not a good mixer, had few friends and didn't like spending time in idle chat. Today at Kalicharan's, Bipin Babu had the feeling that someone was observing him from close quarters. He turned round and found himself looking at a round-faced, meek-looking man who now broke into a smile. "I don't suppose you recognize me." "Have we met before?" asked Bipin Babu. The man looked greatly surprised. "We met every day for a whole week. I arranged for a car to take you to the Hudru Falls in 1958 in Ranchi. My name is Parimal Ghosh." Every Monday, Bipin Babu, on his way back from work, used to visit Kalicharan's bookshop to buy books. He used to buy minimum 5 books that would last for a week, which indicates that he was a very good reader. He loves reading books. He lived alone and he was not a good mixer and he had few friends only. He was not a social person and did not like spending time in idle chat or unnecessary conversation. That day, while he was looking at the books, he had a strange feeling that someone was observing him closely. He turned back and found that a meek-looking man was staring at him. The man said that he hoped so that Bipin Babu had not recognized him. The man seemed much surprised that Bipin Babu had not recognized him. He claimed that he knew Bipin Babu and in fact Bipin Babu knew him well. He told Bipin Babu that they met daily for a week when Bipin Chaudhary visited Ranchi in 1958. He arranged a car for Bipin Babu to take him to the Hudru Falls and he told his name was Parimal Ghosh. Ranchi. Now Bipin Babu realized that it was not he, but this man who was making a mistake. Bipin Babu had never been to Ranchi. He had been at the point of going several times, but never made it. He smiled and said, "Do you know who I am?" The man raised his eyebrows, bit his tongue and said, "Do I know you? Who doesn't know Bipin Chaudhary?" Bipin Babu now turned towards the bookshelves and said, "Still you are making a mistake. One often does. I have never been to Ranchi." Bipin Babu realized that the man was getting confused him with someone else, as he had never been to Ranchi. Many times he made a plan to visit Ranchi, but it did not come true as he could not make it out. Bipin Babu asked him whether he knew him. The man answered he knew Bipin Babu very well. Bipin Babu was not convinced with this. He turned towards the bookshelves and said that he was making a mistake as he had never been to Ranchi. The man now laughed aloud. "What are you saying, Mr. Chaudhary? You had a fall in Hudro and cut your right knee. I brought you iodine. I had fixed up a car for you to go to Netarhar the next day. But you couldn't because of the pain in the knee. Can't you recall anything? Someone else you know who was also in Ranchi at that time, Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee. You stayed in a bungalow. You said you didn't like hotel food and would prefer to have your meals cooked by a bawarchi. Mr. Mukherjee stayed with his sister. You had a big argument about the moon landing. Remember? I will tell you more. You always carried a bag with your books in it on your sightseeing trips. Am I right or not?" Then the stranger started giving a detailed account of Bipin's stay at Ranchi. He said that Bipin Babu had a fall in Hudro and got injured his right knee. He brought the medicine for him. He had arranged the car for him to go to Netarhar the following day, but Bipin Babu couldn't go because of the pain in the right knee. Then he told about one of the acquaintances of Bipin Babu, Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee, who was also there in Ranchi at that time. The stranger said that Bipin Babu stayed in a bungalow as he didn't like hotel food. He always preferred to have meals cooked by a bawarchi. Mr. Mukherjee stayed with his sister and Bipin Babu had a big argument about the moon landing. Then he started giving the personal or intimate details. Bipin Babu always carried a bag with books on his sightseeing trips. Bipin Babu spoke quietly, his eyes still on the books. "Which month in 58 are you talking about?" The man said, "October." "No, sir," said Bipin Babu. "I spent puja in 58 with a friend in Kanpur." "You are making a mistake. Good day." But the man didn't go, nor did he stop talking. "Very strange. One evening I had tea with you in a veranda of your bungalow. You spoke about your family. You said you had no children and that you had lost your wife 10 years ago. Your only brother had died insane, which is why you didn't want to visit the mental hospital in Ranchi." When Bipin Babu had paid for the books and was leaving the shop, the man was still looking at him in utter disbelief. Bipin Babu inquired he was talking about which month. The man said October 1958. Bipin Babu said that in October 1958 he was with his friend in Kanpur. The man continued giving the details about his family, which put Bipin Babu in a fix. The death of Bipin's wife, brother, he was having no children, his brother died insane, and that's why he didn't like to visit the mental hospital. Bipin Babu then paid for the books, and while leaving the shop, the man was looking at him in utter disbelief. The man seemed totally surprised. Thank you. God bless you. Bipin Babu